The nightmare for Senegal began right here, in Rabat. 2 months after the entire nation celebrated a heroic victory, the trophy was ripped from their hands. Tonight, the African Cup of Nations title officially belongs to Morocco, and the whole continent is calling it a disgrace. What you're about to hear is not a conspiracy theory. This actually happened. On Tuesday night, the Confederation of African Football, CAF, dropped a bombshell that left Dakar in shock. They took the title away from Senegal and handed it to Morocco on a 3-0 forfeit. Why? Because of something that lasted less than 2 minutes. 2 months ago. Let's go back. Senegal versus Morocco. Final of the African Cup of Nations. 90 minutes done. Extra time. Morocco wins a controversial penalty in the dying seconds. The Senegalese players lose their minds. They walk off the pitch in protest. The referee's watch is ticking. For a few dramatic moments, it looked like the final was over. Then Captain Sadio Mané, the calmest man in Africa that night, walks into the tunnel and convinces his teammates to come back. They return. Morocco misses the penalty. Pape Gueye scores in extra time. 1-0. Senegal are champions of Africa. The whole country explodes in joy, but behind closed doors, Morocco lodged an official complaint. 2 months later, CAF's Appeal Commission opens the rulebook. Articles 82 and 84 of the CAN regulations. If a team refuses to play or leaves the field before the match ends without the referee's permission, they lose 3-0 and are eliminated. CAF's verdict was brutal and final. Senegal are declared forfeit. The result is officially changed to 3-0 to Morocco. The trophy? Gone. Just like that. Wednesday morning in Dakar. Gora Ndiaye, a taxi driver, hears it on the radio. He told AFP, "It felt like a sledgehammer to the head. If this rule existed, why didn't they apply it straight after the match? This is a shame for Africa." 25-year-old accountant Assayata Diallo was frozen in the city center. I first thought it was a joke. Then I was petrified. Our victory, stolen 2 months after we lifted the cup. Even the Senegalese press lost their minds. Headlines screamed, "Continental farce, joke of the century, unprecedented scandal." But the supporters refused to accept it. Kola Diouf, a passionate fan, said with fire in her eyes, "We played. We won. The whole world saw it. Even if they take the object away, Senegal beat Morocco on the pitch. The trophy is just metal. We are still the real champions." One voice was more measured. Isaac Ndiaye, 38-year-old civil servant. "I'm not completely surprised. Our reaction that night was a bit excessive. The only person who kept a cool head was Sadio Mané. Now the Senegal Football Federation has already fired back. They are taking the case to the Court of Arbitration for Sport, TAS, in Lausanne. Their words, unjust, unprecedented, and unacceptable decision. CAF insists they simply applied the rules. Senegal insists those rules were never meant to be used like this. 2 months late, after a title had already been celebrated by an entire continent, so here we are. A cup that was won on the pitch, taken away in an office 2 months later. Africa is watching. Senegal still believes they are the true champions. And the whole football world is waiting to see what the TAS decides. What do you think? Was CAF right to apply the rules strictly, or did they just kill African football's biggest party? Drop your verdict in the comments. Smash that like button if you stand with Senegal. And subscribe, because this story is far from over.